Cats are wonderful and fascinating beings. You love your feline friend and admire them, but they are also a walking puzzle to you. This is true for most cat lovers, even though humans have been living with cats for millennia and they are one of the most popular pets in the world. A certain enigmatic aura simply belongs to cats, and that's why we love them so much. But there are many interesting and exciting insights into our furry friends that are worth knowing. In the following video, we reveal 14 surprising facts about cats that you probably didn't know before. Get ready for amazing, funny, and disturbing revelations. Number 1, upside down. You probably know that cats love to climb trees but often can't get back down. But did you know why? It's because of their claws. They are oriented in a way that prevents them from climbing headfirst. However, their natural instinct is to go down headfirst, which doesn't work. To climb down, the cat would have to go down with its hind legs first and its head up, in the same position as it climbed up. Many cats don't understand this and find backwards climbing uncomfortable because they can't see where they are going. As a result, cats often get stuck at the top of the tree, meowing pitifully until someone helps them down. Number 2, unique nose. Have you ever looked closely at your cat's nose? Upon closer inspection, you'll notice a pattern on the nose that not only looks cute but is also absolutely unique. Each cat has its own personal nose pattern that is one of a kind. This refers not to the fur around the nose but the skin of the nose itself, and not its coloring but its bumps. Just like the ridges in the skin of your fingertips, the bumps on a cat's nose are entirely individual. In fact, this pattern is as unique as a human fingerprint. Number 3, built to be flexible. Cats are built to jump well, be agile, and fit through tight openings to survive and hunt their prey in the wild. They owe their smooth and flexible movements to the peculiarities of their skeleton. Their shoulders are connected to the spine only by muscles and ligaments, the collarbone is only rudimentary, and their spine has 50 to 53 vertebrae. That's 10 to 15 more vertebrae than humans have. However, 20 to 23 of these vertebrae are in the cat's tail, and the number varies depending on the tail's length. Such a flexible tail is very important because it allows our feline friends to position themselves correctly while falling. With their tail, they can steer in the opposite direction so that they can turn themselves around during the fall and land on their feet. Number 4, eavesdropping. The ears of our four-legged friends are also very flexible, as a cat's ear contains 32 muscles. In comparison, humans have only 6 muscles. The many muscles allow the cat to rotate its ears 180 degrees and direct them upwards and downwards. This three-dimensional hearing is used in the wild to help cats better detect their prey, as they can determine the distance and direction of the animal they want to hunt. Number 5, big family. Believe it or not, cats are related to dogs, seals, and bears. Like all predators in our modern world, they are descended from a common ancestor. This animal was called Dormilocian laturi and lived 56 million years ago. Cats are most closely related to tigers among living animals today. So calling cats house tigers is actually more accurate than you might think. In fact, the genetic similarity between our domestic cats and their big striped relatives is about 95%. Number 6, impressive age. You have probably heard of cats that have lived to be 20 years old. But that's nothing compared to what's possible. The average lifespan of a cat is only 14 years, which is barely higher than that of dogs. However, some cats manage to live more than twice that age. The world's oldest cat lived to be 38 years and 3 days old. The proud record holder was a cat named Cream Puff who lived in Texas. Number 7, acquired taste. Warning, things are about to get a little gross and disturbing. Recent discoveries suggest that cats enjoy eating human flesh. At least 2 cats in Colorado have been known to do this. The observation was made on a research site where human corpses were placed to document their decomposition. One day, the surveillance camera filmed two cats arriving and sampling something from the bodies. Apparently, they liked the taste because they continued to eat. While the two voracious four-legged creatures were probably feral, they were not wild cats, but rather normal domestic cats, which means that if you were to die, your cat might eat you. Number 8. The language of cats. Cats hardly communicate with each other through meowing, but mainly through body language. The reason why they meow so much at us humans is that we usually don't understand or even notice their body language. That's why they use their meowing language, which includes about 100 sounds, for communication. There is a different sound for every need, and each cat also has its own unique way of meowing. So, cats are true language talents, and they have a skill that always gets them what they want. They can deceptively imitate the cry of a baby, so you'll give them food. Number 9. A cozy life. You probably see your indoor cat sleeping or grooming itself a lot. It's not your imagination, your cat really does spend a lot of time doing those things, and it's perfectly normal. Our beloved four-legged friends actually spend most of their time sleeping. They nap for a total of 16 hours a day. That's 70% of their lives. Besides sleeping, the second main activity is grooming. On average, a cat needs 6 hours a day to clean itself. That only leaves 2 hours for other activities, but they are used all the more intensively. Number 10. Super sniffer. Have you ever noticed that your cat opens its mouth when sniffing something? It's not because it finds the smell particularly alluring, and it's not a sign of disgust, but rather because it can smell better that way. Like snakes, cats have a special organ of smell called the Jacobson's organ. It's located between the nose and the mouth. When a cat opens its mouth while sniffing, it's just a sign that it's very interested in the smell. Number 11. No sweets for me, thanks. The term sweet tooth couldn't be more wrong. Cats cannot taste anything sweet. Whether their food is sweetened or not makes no difference to them, it tastes the same. Mixing sugar and other sweeteners into their food makes no sense. Unfortunately, some cat food manufacturers still do this. When buying cat food, make sure to check the ingredients list, as sugar is harmful to cats. Number 12. Always vigilant. Do you feel like your cat is watching you while they sleep? You're not imagining it, it's true. Although they're not looking with their eyes, they are still aware of sounds and smells around them, almost as well as when they are awake. Their ears and nose never sleep. As a result, they are able to detect up to 70% of what's happening around them even while in a deep sleep. If they notice something interesting or alarming, they can become instantly alert. Number 13. Not so distant after all. It is often said that cats don't care much for their humans, and only need them for food and a warm, dry home. However, research has shown that this is not true. Cats form just as strong an emotional bond with their owners as dogs, or as small children do with their parents. Your furry friend loves you just as much as you love them. They want to play and cuddle with you, and they miss you when you're not around. This doesn't mean they don't want their space and alone time too, though. Number 14. Glow-in-the-dark urine. Crazy, but true. When you shine a black light on cat urine, it glows yellow. The urine crystals of dried cat pee fluoresce under this type of light, because they contain phosphates. It's not only a fun fact, but it can also be useful. If your cat has had an accident and peed in the house, you can use this trick to easily locate the spot. If you're interested in learning about the 11 things that determine your cat's personality, click on the left image to watch our video. Or, if you want to learn how to read your cat's body language, click on the right image to watch our video on that topic.